Good Monday morning. Welcome to the Millionaire Mindset Book Club. It's just me at 5:45. It's just me. Oh, and Susanna. So today we are on chapter 9, right? Unlimited Power by Tony Robbins. Chapter 9, the physiology, the avenue of excellence. Good morning, Susanna. Welcome.
Good morning.
I'm going to put you on mute here for a second. So if you have, Susanna, if you have a comment anytime, just go ahead and unmute yourself. You just hit the bar and that'll temporarily unmute you, and you can feel free to chime in, okay? Okay, so the way this works, the Millionaire Mindset Book Club, the way it works is 15 minutes. We cover a chapter. It is, with the exception of any input that we have from the audience that's on live, it's the highlights. It's what I have underlined in my chapters as I was reading through it. So when you talk about physiology, and physiology is the way that we feel, right? The way that our physical self, right? When we are, you think about when you're in the zone, right? When you are in the zone, it's not just mental. It's also the way your body feels. It's the way you sit. It's the way you breathe. It's how your heart is beating. It's not just your mind, right? It is the other half. What he says is the other half of the cybernetic loop, right? Is the physiology. You act as if you feel more resourceful, more powerful, or happier, and you will probably be more resourceful, more powerful, and happier. One way that you get yourself into that state, into a state that supports achieving your outcome, is to act as if you were already there, right? You've probably heard that before, fake it till you make it. But physiology, Tony Robbins, physiology is the most powerful tool we have for instantly changing our state of being, right? For instantly producing dynamic results. He's the old saying, if you would be powerful, pretend to be powerful, right? Same thing, fake it till you make it. Physiology and your internal representations, how you think about stuff, are totally linked, right? If you change one, you instantly change the other, right? If you change your physiology, if you change your posture, right? If you sit up straight, if your breathing patterns change, your muscle tension, your tonality, you instantly change your internal representations and your state. You think about the difference in the way you carry yourself depending on the way you're dressed, right? Blue jeans and tennis shoes, different than a suit and dress shoes, right? When you walk, and probably the same for the ladies as well, as opposed to a suit and dress suit. But so think about when you feel bad, your posture's bad. Your shoulders are slumped. Your back is curved, right? Physiology is the switch, right? The lever to emotional change, right? If you get up in the morning and you keep telling yourself that you're tired, you are forming the internal representation that keeps you tired, right? If you say that you have the resources to be alert and on top of things, if you consciously adopt that physiology, your body will do the same thing. Change your physiology and you change your state, right? On page 152 of the book, he's got a Peanuts cartoon, Charlie Brown cartoon, and Charlie Brown's standing there all bent over, and he said, "This is my depressed stance." He said, "When you're depressed, it makes a lot of difference how you stand." He said, "The worst thing that you can do is straighten up and hold your head high, because then you'll start to feel better." Right? If you're going to get any joy out of being depressed, he said, you got to stand like this. And that's true, right? The way we stand, the way we act, affects what we do, right? And another piece of that too is verbalizing. It's not just saying it in your head, but verbalizing it, right? So don't get up in the morning and go, "Oh, I'm tired." Get up in the morning and go, "I feel good," right? I got up. I got up, I got out of bed, right? When we feel strong and resourceful, we will attempt things that we never would have if we felt scared and weak and tired, right? If we feel strong and resourceful, we will attempt things that we wouldn't if we felt icky, right? So we can change our states. We can empower ourselves to take action either by changing the pictures and the dialogues in our mind, or by changing how we're standing, how we're breathing, the tone of voice that we're using, right? The ideal is to change both the physiology and the tone, right? And once you do that, you will immediately feel different. You'll feel more resourceful. You'll be able to follow through with the actions necessary to provide the results that you desire, right? Can you think of a time when that's all you did? I mean, all you did is just changed your changed the way you were acting, right? And it changed what you did, right? Or the way you did it. One of the other things, so he tells some stories, right? He tells stories about people like John F. Kennedy and Martin Luther King and Franklin Delano Roosevelt, and it talks about how their physiology and doesn't deliver conflicting messages, right? If you stand tall and you feel powerful, that's what you're gonna present, right? You're not gonna feel powerful and deliver a soft, icky message, right? If you're incongruent, right? If you were incongruent when you mirrored their physiologies, you wouldn't feel the same way that you felt as they felt, because you wouldn't be delivering the same message to your brain, right? If you're mirroring the physiology and simultaneously saying if you're saying, I look stupid, you're not fully going to experience the benefits of mirroring, because you're not congruent, right? Because you're not congruent. Your body would have been saying one thing and your mind saying something else, right? So that's the way it works, right? It was an old Saturday Night Live. It was an old Saturday Night Live skit with Billy Crystal, where he said, "It is better to look good than to feel good." Right? The fact is if we look good and we feel like we look good, we probably feel better as well, right? So think about that when you get up in the morning. Get up and tell yourself, it's great, I'm up, right? Don't get up, open your eyes and go, oh, I'm tired. No, don't do that. You will make yourself tired. Maybe you are tired, but you don't have to stay that way, right? You don't have to stay that way. Your physiology, the way you present yourself to the world, is kind of the way you are. Okay. So that is chapter 9, right? For today, for Monday. I hope that you got something out of it. Do you have any comment, any input? Susanna, Yadira, either one? Okay. So we put this, I've recorded these, and they are on, they go on to my YouTube channel. If you know somebody that is, that could be helped by 15 minutes of, positivity, right, to start their day off, have them join the Millionaire Mindset Book Club, and, just go to the Facebook group and search Millionaire Mindset Book Club, and join the group, and I post these recordings there as well. So I hope that you have a great Monday. As a matter of fact, it is whatever we make it, right? It is whatever we make it. And so what I would like you to do, what I would like all of us to do, is to make today your greatest day ever so far, right? Your greatest day ever so far, because tomorrow hasn't come yet. So we will see you all tomorrow morning right here, 5:45, Millionaire Mindset Book Club, and have a great day. Bye-bye.